What's up? Happy Monday, August 29th. Had a little bit of a funky room there. Feel a little funky this week. Got to finish our month strong. We got 3 days left, and I can't believe it is already going to be September. Thank you guys for joining us today. This is Adam Peterson. We do these calls for you guys every single Monday. We try to get a new hire training at least once a month. So that's the kind of the main focus for today. We're going to go over the new promos as well as new hire training. We do have new topics every single week, so please join us every Monday at noon for the most updated information. A couple of housekeeping items, I guess, before we start is next Monday's call will actually probably be Tuesday because I believe it is a holiday on Monday. So other than that, Monday is our usual cadence, but we will send out notifications when those calls are moved to Tuesdays. I want to make sure, can everyone hear me okay, and can you see my screen?
Loud and clear.
Okay, so guys, any new hires that have to be on this call, I want to start off by showing you what I think is the most valuable resource. It's my go-to every single week on the sales portal, and it's under your quick links section. It's called the Buzz here. So if you're online, you can see my screen. You can see under quick links kind of where my arrow's at. It's called the Buzz. So yes, when you guys go into your sales portal, you'll have all of your breaking news. Like if you look at today's information, for example, they do a weekly update video that's on there for you guys to watch. Talks about information on the iPhone 13, Elevate calling on BTN, and some tips of the week there. But I want to talk about the Buzz, right? So the Buzz is kind of the handbook for Boost. It's updated weekly. Usually I tell dealers every Thursday to take a look at it because Thursday is when it should update. But a lot of doors I go into, I'll ask them if they ever look at this, and they'll say, no, haven't really ever looked at it. So if you look at it right here, you can see the Buzz, and right now it's the 823 Buzz. So that's actually last, Tuesday it updated? But it does update every single week with all your new promotions. And what I love about it is everything in here is a hyperlink. So if you want to look at all the new promotions, so the Q3 Adeline promotional offer update, for example, let's take a quick look at that one, right? So you can click on it, and it started 8/26. So it tells you about everything that's out there. They simplify it. So they added some end-of-life devices to the list of eligible phones, so you can kind of get through any inventory left over on your shelves. You can see the date that it goes the 26th through October 13th. The new phones they just added were the Samsung Galaxy A10e for only $5 on any Adeline. The Galaxy A12, $10 on an Adeline. The Galaxy A03 is $15 on an Adeline. The TCL 30XE, $25 on an Adeline. And then what just ended was that $15 Moto G Pure. So it's really good to know all the new promotions, what's starting, what's ending. All that information is going to be on here at your fingertips. And it goes into even more depth than that. So if you see here, for example, on this offer, it talks about some of the end-of-life devices, your 5, your 10, your 15, your 25 devices. So it'll tell you, like the A10Es, those are going to end-of-life. Your CoolPad Legacies, end-of-life, both $5 Adelines. The Galaxy A12s, the A02s, Galaxy A12s end-of-life, A02s are not end-of-life, but Moto E is end-of-life. And all this information is here at your fingertips, and it'll tell you a breakdown of, is it eligible for line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, line 5. Another great resource on here, which I find comes in really handy when you're trying to do like BTN network activations or black SIM card activations, or you might hear it referred to as DOP, digital operating platform activations. But you have your whole step action guides included as well. So anything on here that has that hyperlink, it'll walk you through, like using your device pricing sort tool to make sure your information is accurate. All your FAQs, it's all there at your fingertips. So that was just one example, right? That was just that top example. So that's how much you can deep dive into every single promotion out there. That was just on the Adelines. Other promotions that they have out there is the Q3 device discount pricing promo update. So make sure you guys have this printed out at your stores, because we did have some changes on 8/26, and the biggest offer there, it goes 8/26 to October 13th. We have the free Moto 5G when you switch, free Samsung Galaxy A13 5G when you switch, and then, of course, we have over 20 additional devices as well. You want to look at the device pricing hot sheet for all of your pricing needs. And with that said, let's take just one quick second to look at how you read this device pricing hot sheet, right? So you'll see whether your phones can be activated on XP or BTN. So if you're a new hire, what that means is XP is basically your orange SIM card network or your T-Mobile network, okay? So you can look at each device on there and see, is that phone eligible for the XP network, or is it eligible for the BTN network, which is the Boost Transform network, or the black SIM card network, or the AT&T network, right? And you'll see some of them can go on both. Some of them, like the TCL 30Z, can only go on BTN. It'll give you that information on what network you can put them on. Now, keep in mind, if you again, if you're a new hire on this call, the goal is to have all of your activations on the BTN network, the black SIM card network, the digital operating platform, or Elevate Online, right? There's a lot of acronyms. So I may say the same thing with 3 different words because there's a lot of acronyms out there. I just want to make it clear what I'm talking about. That BTN network, the black SIM card network, this is where you're going to want, by the end of the year, basically 100% of your activations to go. The goal right now is at 70%. If you're a dealer on this call and you're looking to be a platinum partner when it comes to the next session of platinum partners being named, one of the key tiers is you have to have a 70% of your activations on the DOP network, Black SIM Card network, or BTN network. So that's one of the keys. By the end of the year, we should have, if everything goes to plan, only one system to activate on. The old Elevate will be going away. It will be DOP, or Digital Operating Platform. Elevate Web will be the only way to activate by end of year. So that's what you really want to get comfortable with. I understand there's issues where it goes down from time to time, right? They're always trying to improve this. They're always working on it. I'm just giving you a glimpse into the future. Are there any questions? I got a little feedback. All right, there's no questions. So also on that device mobile hot sheet, you can see when these prices are effective. So example, the one that's up there now, you can see it's effective 8/26/22 in the upper right-hand corner. So besides telling you what network those phones can be activated on, it gives you that SRP pricing. You'll see port-in pricing for a non-platinum dealer or a platinum dealer. And sometimes you can get a little bit better pricing if you are a platinum dealer. It also has your new and your upgrade pricing, your add-a-line pricing, and if there's any ACP pricing on there as well. Keep in mind, any phone you guys sell on the $5 ACP plan, which is like the 35, the $20 ACP plan, which is like our 50, or the $30 ACP plan, which is like our 60, they do qualify for new customer pricing and upgrade pricing. All right. Just lastly, real quick, as I go back into this buzz, don't want to take up too much time on it, but you can see kind of if I scroll down, it'll have all your offers like the Moto G 5G BOGO, all the devices that are no port, no problem. So this is a big one, 826 to 1013. Samsung Galaxy A03s for $20 or Moto G Pure for $15. That's with no port, just a new line. So hint, hint, if you're looking at ordering inventory, you don't even have to port in to get those deals. They extended out the 4 for 100 on BYODs. The link zone offer has been extended as well. The device pricing hot sheet again is on there, and much, much more. So I won't go into all this. You guys can kind of look through it and read it. But I'm telling you, whenever dealers call me with questions, this is the first place I typically go. Again, it updates every single week. So make sure you are checking this out and taking the time to go through it so you are prepared for all of your customers each and every week. Okay, so any questions on the new promos before we move ahead? All right, no questions? Well, actually, let me see. Do I have one in the chat here? Oh, gotcha. Yes, the terms for new hires. Yeah, I know. There's so many ways to phrase things. So I guess the key terms for you guys that are new hires is BTN is Boost Transform Network, which is your black SIM card network, or it's AT&T network, and that activates on DOP, which again is Digital Operating Platform, which is your Elevate web. That's where you can activate those SIMs. You cannot activate black SIM cards on the old version of Elevate. You have to do it on the online version of Elevate, which is what everything is going to be going to in the future. Okay, for so you guys that are new to Boost, welcome to the family. We are so happy to have you, and want to give you some tips for success. As you come on board, it kind of starts with your dress and your attitude. So if you think about sales, your enthusiasm is going to play a huge role into your success. You want to be that first person greeting every customer walking in your door. You want to maximize every sale so that you are as profitable as possible while addressing every customer need. And there's a huge difference between a customer coming into your store, you simply greet them with a hi and some enthusiasm and ask them how their day is going, see how you can help them. Are you here for our promos? It's always my greeting I've used for years because it's open-ended and it can lead to so many sales opportunities. But that's such a different experience than if you are that rep and you're at a store and you're just sitting behind the counter and a customer comes in. You just kind of look at them, you don't say much, and then you say, hey, how can I help you? I'm sure I pay my bill. Okay, what's your phone number? Right? And that's real world. I see that at stores, and it's not good. You are not maximizing your money or your opportunities if you have that kind of attitude. When people in sales, and this goes for any sales job, not just cell phones, people buy into you and what you're selling. So that transfer of enthusiasm you can give those customers is the easiest way to start that process where your customers are going to like you. They're going to come back and see you. There's a lot of Boost stores out there, right? So you want to drive them back to your store every time, and you want to make that connection so they always want to work with you when you walk in their doors. So when I talk about attitude and talk about your dress, right? So your attitude is very important. You guys aren't clerks, right? Clerks are like at a gas station. Here's my pack of gum, and I need $20 on tank 2. All right, $23. That's a clerk. You guys are solutions consultants. If you get business cards, I always like that term. I've been a sales rep, same as you guys. I like the term solutions consultants because I'm not just a sales rep. I'm here to find out all about your life and give you solutions to help make your world easier while maximizing, kind of my profit and maximizing your opportunities. So you want to dress like a professional. This is a career. If you're in wireless, think about it. Everyone needs a phone. Being in wireless is something that's not just a job. This can be a career for you. I'm living proof. I started as a sales rep, just like you guys when I was 18. I'm now 41, been doing wireless basically my whole life. So it opens so many doors. So you guys really want to treat this as a career. You are not just clerks, you're solutions consultants. And when it comes to that, it's your attitude, your enthusiasm, and your dress. If you look good, you're going to feel good. When you feel good, you're going to sell good. And when you sell good, you're going to get paid good. So make sure you look like a professional in your store each and every day. So part of our dress code, every employee should be wearing the Boost branded shirt or a plain shirt with a name tag. If it gets colder, in the next couple months, you wear a jacket, sweater over clothing, whatever, it's fine. Just make sure you have that name tag or lanyard so it's visible to your customers. If you guys need more name tags, let us know at DCI. We can probably help you out and get some ordered for you. SPG branded polos, t-shirts, hats are available. We can also help hook you up with some t-shirts, Boost swag. If you're a new hire on this call as well, reach out to your DCI account manager and we can help you out with that. If you have any kind of dual branded handsets, like maybe it's a Motorola / Boost shirt or LG Boost shirt, whatever the case would be, that's fine as well. Pants, jeans, shorts, skirts, capris are okay. No open-toed shoes, right? So just look like a professional. Don't want to see you in a store with, a t-shirt and some basketball shorts on. That's not the professional look you want to have. All right, next I want to talk about Smile and Dial. So anyone who's new to Boost, you need to take 2 trainings so that you can participate in our Smile and Dial program. And this is huge because it's going to help you increase your sales, not only for new lines, but also for ACP, which I haven't talked about yet. That's Affordable Connectivity Plan, and add-a-lines. But in order to do Smile and Dial, you have to complete 2 trainings in STAR. How do you find those trainings in STAR? Well, those are going to be on the Boost Sales Portal under Training. Then you'll click on STAR, and I can kind of show you that real quickly because I think I still have this up. Let me back out real quick, and I'll show you exactly where to find this. So in the Sales Portal, On the very top, you'll see it says Home Managed Training Resources Support. You click on Training, and in the top right-hand corner, you're going to see Star. You click on that, and that's what's going to give you the option to log in. Now, if you are brand new, maybe you don't have your login and your password, reach out to your Boost account executive. So the Boost rep that supports your store, and they can create those for you. But this is crucial because you cannot make Smile Dial calls with your own login unless you complete 2 trainings in STAR, which is your DNC training, which is Do Not Contact training, as well as your Smile Dial training, which basically walks you through how to make your Smile Dial calls. These both aren't very time consuming. You can knock them out, in less than an hour, both of them combined. So make sure you guys get that taken care of ASAP. Smile Dial is huge. It's an advantage that Boost has over its competition because you can drive sales on slow days or days with no sales, where you can call existing customers that are from your own store and drive them back into your location. It helps to improve your second and third month retention. You can drive your referrals. You can set your appointments, and it helps sharpen your selling skills both on the phone and in person. I talked briefly about this is great for ACP as well as Adelines. So ACP is our Affordable Connectivity Plan, which is basically, I like to think of it as like Obama phones for the Biden administration, right? And so it's that kind of deal where you can get free service, like on a tablet or a hotspot. You get 10 gigabytes per month, and there's no cost to those customers, except for the one-time fee of a tablet, which is like $10 currently. Their setup fee, which is $25, so $35 out the door, they're good to go. And then, of course, our Adelines, which I just covered those, you can get a phone that's as much as $200 for as low as $15. So I want to give you an example of the script I use when I'm making my Smile Dial calls, right? So you'll see a bunch of buckets in there. Your customers in month 1 to month 2, month 3 to month 4, your pre-6 MR checkup, your loyalty boxes, 6 months to 2 years, 2 years to 5 years, and 5 years and beyond. Those are all your own customers. When you click any of those boxes, you can sort by rate plan, and you can sort by phone type as well as network and family plans. So there's a lot of options where you can sort them. But what I like to do is call those customers, and my script's going to be the same. Now, there are scripts on Smile Dial, but I use the same script regardless of who I'm calling. And here's an example of my Smile Dial call. So I'll call the customer's number. Hey, this is Adam over at Boost at 123 Main Street. You got your iPhone 6 SE from us. Just want to give you a courtesy call, check and see how your service is working. Is everything working well? So I always start my call with that line. I'll know what phone they're on when I go to make the call, so it'll tell me the model. So, and I know they got their phone from us. So I give my name to separate myself from a bill collector. I tell them they got their phone from us, and I tell them what model phone is in their hand, because I can see the model. And I set it up as this is a courtesy call just to check and see how your service is working. Is everything working good? What this does is it's an icebreaker to make the customer feel great that, wow, this person I bought a phone from, they're just calling just to check and see how my service is. Now, obviously, I'm about to pivot into my sales opportunity, but I'll start with this every time because they're either going to say, oh, everything is good, or if they have an issue, I'll address it. Let's say they say, oh, everything's actually good. Then I'll pivot to my sales pitch. Okay, perfect. Hey, just wanted to ask you, we have some great promos right now. Does anyone in your family by chance have SNAP, WIC, Medicaid, food stamps, any program like that? The reason I ask is we have this awesome program out called the Affordable Connectivity Plan, where I could actually get you a second line of service for only $20 a month, or I could even get you a tablet, and that would be, you'd have no bill for an entire year, and you get 10 gigabytes of data. So if you have any kids in school, if you just need a tablet for yourself, it's a one-time cost, $10 for the tablet, $25 setup fee, you're out the door for $35, and you own that tablet, and you have service on it for an entire year. Does anyone in your family maybe qualify for that? They're going to say yes or no. If they say, oh, yeah, that's awesome. Okay, come in. We'll give you more details and sign you up. If they say no, I don't end the call there. I'm going to pivot to my Adeline pitch. No, I don't have SNAP, WIC, or Medicaid, they may say, right? No worries. Hey, we have one also really good promotion. It's kind of a back-to-school promo right now where we have Adelines where I get you a $200 phone for as low as $15. Is there anyone in your family who might need an Adeline of service? Now, the key I'm doing there in my smile and dial call is I'm giving a high price and a low price. I'm not saying I have a free phone or I have a $15 phone. I'm saying I have a $200 phone that I can get you for as low as $15. You know, it's kind of the power of words you use in sales. When they hear that value, like, oh man, I'm saving what, 185 bucks? You know, that might make them come into your door. So they'll either answer me, yeah, I actually have someone in my family who needs one. That's great. And I'll set the appointment, have them come in, and we'll make the sale. And if they don't, no problem. Thank you so much for being a customer boost. We really appreciate you. I see your bills due on the 20th because you will see their bill end date. Can't wait to see you then. Have a great day, and thanks for being one of our customers. You know, so that call, it's a quick, easy call where I give a greeting, tell them my name is, and then I tell them briefly the main offers, check and see how their service is working. I talk about the ACP plan, and then I pivot to an add line opportunity, and then I'm done, right? So I use that script with every call I make. I'll do this one more time in real speed so you can kind of see it doesn't take long. Hey, this is Adam over at Boost at 123 Main Street. Just giving you a courtesy call, check and see how your iPhone SE is working. You got that one from us, and just want to make sure your service is okay. Is everything good? Yeah, everything's fine. Hey, perfect. By the way, just want to let you know there's an awesome promotion right now. It's called the Affordable Connectivity Plan, where you can actually get a tablet with a year of service and you have no monthly bill. Do you by chance have SNAP, WIC, Medicaid? Do you qualify for any of those? They'll either say yes or no. Let's say they say no. Okay. No worries. By the way, we have one other great back-to-school promotion where you can get an add-line and get a $200 phone for as low as $15. Is there anyone in your family who might need an extra line of service right now? Yes, no, whatever, disposition, boom, move on to the next call. So you can see that it's a very effective call. You kind of make it your own, but that way you're driving sales into your store on those slow days. So when we see sales are down, your smile and dial game should be very strong. The goal is 20 calls per day, minimum 10 expected. All right. Any questions on that before I move forward? All right. So push activations on the BTN network. Again, that's Boost Transform Network, Black SIM Card Network, AT&T Network. Want to make sure that this is what you guys are leveraging for the majority of your customers. You can do up to 3 lines right now, and they actually have a 3 for $90 plan that is available. Really easy for 1 lines. I will give you a little bit of a caution when you do family plans on BTN as a new hire. You can't break the family plans apart on the BTN at this time unless you like cancel line or port out. So I guess what I'm saying is make sure if you're doing a family plan on BTN, you are fully qualifying the customer that they are like an actual family, like mom, dad, and kid, or whatever the case may be, because you don't want to have it where it's 3 friends and 1 friend doesn't want to pay their bill, and now they can't just simply drop off the network. It makes it a little bit of a challenge. That's being worked on. Hopefully we'll fix soon, but want to make sure you guys are aware of that. But any kind of 1-line deal, all day, every day. You know, we want to get you guys over 70% with the goal being 100%. And it all just comes down to qualifying your customers. As long as you qualify them correctly, you should be fine. Next, ACP. So ACP, let's get more into this. This is such a huge opportunity. You guys need to have a RAD ID, which again, your either store owner can get or your Boost account executive can create for you. You have to have legal driver's license as well. But this is going to allow you to sell what I refer to as like the Obama phones from the Biden administration plans, right? So it's just a way that when you say that, customers kind of understand what you're talking about. If you say ACP or Affordable Connectivity Plan, sometimes it just doesn't click as well, right? But what it is offers you can do on phones, tablets, or hotspots. And when you think of the phone plans, just look at our main rate card, our 35, our 50, and our 60, and subtract $30 from those offers, because what you're getting is a $30 benefit with ACP. So that $35 plan gives you everything. I'm sorry, the $5 ACP plan gives you everything that's in our $35 plan, right? We're just taking 30 bucks off our main offers. The $20 ACP plan gives you everything that's on our normal $50 rate plan. The $30 ACP plan gives you everything that's on our $60 rate plan, okay? Now, the sweet spot, and I didn't get into this when it comes to the smile and dial. I mentioned you can sort by rate plan, but look at this sweet spot. A customer who has 1 line with us right now on the $50 plan. Well, if you have a $50 plan in today's world, you can add a second line for $30. So it's normally 2 for $80, right? But now let's put that same customer in the ACP world. where that customer has one line. Maybe they come in your store to pay their bill, or maybe you call them on Smile and Dial and you see they're on a $50 plan. Well, what if I told you, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, I can keep your bill at that same $50, but give you a second line of service included? How that works is you would sign, if they qualify for ACP with SNAP, WIC, Medicaid, which you have to have a tablet in your store, you have your RAD ID, you have to be authorized to sell it. But if they have a $50 plan, you can sign up the new line, the ACP line, as a primary on a $20 ACP plan, migrate their existing $50 plan to be an add-line, because the ACP costs you $20, the add-line is $30. So now for that same $50, you have two lines of service instead of just one. This is huge, and if this clicks with you and you're able to execute on this, man, sky's the limit. That's such an easy sale and such a value for your customers, right? So highly, highly, highly recommend you guys get all over that offer. Now, when it comes to the hotspots and the tablets, remember, you can sell a hotspot with 10 gigs of 4G, 5G data, or a tablet with 10 gig of 4G, 5G data, and it's $0 per month. They get those benefits for a year. The phone program, same thing. You get the benefits for a year. So if they get a tablet, tablets are what I strongly recommend over the hotspot, because they're more likely to use it every single month. You want to make sure you show usage. If it's a hotspot or a tablet, when you sell them in store, you need to go to YouTube and play a video on the tablet, or connect the hotspot to your phone, play a video, YouTube video connected to their hotspot, and show usage right away. But you want to make sure you show usage on those. Now, the hotspot and tablet plans, your store makes profit guaranteed upfront, month one, no chargebacks. So there should be no fear of selling this plan. You know, a while back, now I don't know if it was 8-9 months ago, seems like there was a chargeback, and some dealers have been hesitant about selling ACP plans. Well, I'm telling you to get that out of your mindset, because this is a cash cow. If you're leveraging this, especially like the $0 tablets, you're paid guaranteed upfront, month one, no chargebacks. What an easy way to get a sale out of every customer who walks in your store. Even if they don't need an extra on the service, hey, it's a tablet that you own for $35 out the door, and you have a year of service on it. Like, you can't beat that deal. It's an awesome, awesome opportunity. So I want to make sure you guys get fully comfortable in the world of ACP and really understand these offers. Value-added services. So keep in mind, when I said 2 for $50 on ACP, that's really going to be like 2 for $57, because you're going to want to add insurance or device protection for that customer's phone. Now, when it comes to the world of cell phones, and you're selling, let's say you're just doing a regular individual line customer, when you give them the pricing, and let's say it's a customer who's on the $50 plan, you don't want to say $50. You want to say $57 a month, unlimited talk, text, data, plus device protection. Or if they're on the $60 plan, unlimited talk, text, data, high definition video streaming, plus device protection included, right? So if you bundle it in, and you notice I keep saying device protection instead of insurance, you're going to see it sticks. And when I say protection versus insurance, that just goes to the power of words that lead to buying behaviors. People want to have their phones protected. They don't necessarily want to pay extra for insurance. So if you do it that way, you're going to see you have a very high device protection attach rate or insurance attach rate. If you don't, and you're going through your sales screens and you're just clicking your buttons, and then you get to the screen, do you want to add insurance for $7? If you pitch it that way, you're going to get a no probably 8 out of 10 times. You pitch it the other way, you're probably going to get a yes 8 out of 10 times. All right? There's a reason why you bundle in. That's why any fast food restaurant always sells your value meals, right? So make sure that you are bundling your sales, and if you really want to go next level, factor in your case, your screen protector, give them a full out-the-door price. I'm kind of simplifying it with just the rate plan plus protection, but I've seen some stores have a lot of success, and they'll have a cheat sheet of the phone, the setup fee, and just everything out the door. Out the door is going to be $150, and then it's going to cost you $57 a month after that, because they're bundling everything into that price point. So that's a great suggestion that dealers use. Also, just a reminder, the international calling is included. If you're on the BTN $60 plan, you do have international calling to Mexico included. That's the black SIM card network. If you're on the orange SIM cards, international calling is an extra $5 add-a-line. Never assume that one-line sale That's another thing people do a lot when the customers come into your door. A lot of times you'll see them assuming it's just a one-line sale. Like when I secret shop dealers that I go into the first time, there's a question that's being missed a lot. How many lines are needed for your family? Remember to always think about those add-a-lines. Anytime a customer is paying their bill, I told you I like to use that greeting, are you here for our promos? And I told you it works on a lot of levels. And here's what I'm referring to. It doesn't matter what the customer says, you're going to have an answer. So let's say the customer says, no, I'm just here to pay a bill. You can turn that into a sale opportunity. That's great. We have promotions for our bill and payment customers as well. And I can pivot to two options, ACP, I can pivot to add-a-lines. The other response the customer can give you, what promotions do you have going on right now? And then you qualify them. Well, what carrier do you have currently? How many lines do you have currently? Right? So another sales conversation. The third one, here for our promos. Yes, you have the iPhone SE for whatever the price may be, right? This is $99.99 on an old slide. Obviously, a lot better deals now. We sure do how many lines we're looking for today, right? So basically, the art of that greeting, how are you here for the promos? Sounds a little corny. I get it, but it just works. It just works, guys. So I would say definitely try it out today. Try it out today for all the customers you see and see what kind of responses you get. You'll see it's an easy pivot into sales conversations. Again, our major offers, know your key offers. Those are our bread and butter plans, which is our $50 plan and our $60 plan. Add-a-lines on the 50 are $30. Add-a-lines on the 60 are $40. Lastly, I know I'm a little bit over. Wanted to give you a quick reminder about Boost Promoter Score. So customers are getting surveyed on sales opportunities, not every single time, but after the sale, your customer may receive a call about the service you gave them in score. So why does that matter? Well, it goes to kind of your reviews, and we have these results. We can send them out to your stores. Usually when we do our reviews, we will cover these. But it matters because if a customer gives you like a 9 or a 10, that means they're going to be a promoter of your store. So they're more likely to recommend you. If they have 7 or 8, they're neutral. They're probably not going to talk about it. If they're 6 and below, they're going to be a detractor. So you want to make sure you're asking for that 10. Hey, if you get a survey, could you give me a 10 based on the service I received today? That should be your closing to all your sales. Because either they're going to say yes, then you're guaranteed a positive review. Or if they say no, then you say, okay, well, what could I have done differently? Just so you can learn the opportunity for yourself. And then you can kind of take that feedback, use it as constructive criticism, and make your next opportunity even better. Monthly events for your doors. Back to school, I know a lot of schools are starting, but that doesn't mean we stop doing events. While we have this nice weather, host monthly events for your doors. I highly recommend it. The biggest one that dealers are having success with right now is host ACP events. You can ask DCI for tablecloths, maybe to help you support an event. Where you can offer, free internet, especially with all these kids going back to school right now, free internet. If they get a tablet or a hotspot, they get 10 gigabytes of data free for a year, as well as the phone program. But you guys, we can't just recommend on customers walking in your doors. You got to get outside of your 4 walls and host monthly events. Some back to school events that we had recently, we had popsicle stands, which is, super low cost. Just a cooler, some popsicles, some safety scissors, get some balloons in there, bucket toss, just to get some snacks, some popcorn, water, soda. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of money to host a nice back to school event. All right. And that is all I got for you guys today. I'll open up. Are there any questions?
I do have a question.
Okay.
On the broadband, is the broadband for free on the $50 plan as an add-a-line?
No, broadband would be, you're just talking about a regular add-a-line? Oh, okay, pricing on the broadband. That's what you're asking me. Let's check.
Because it says the link zone is free, but I just want to make sure I do it correctly. I couldn't find it in the resource.
All right. Trying to pull it up for you now. Alcatel Link Zone 2. I mean, it's free and new and upgrade, so I don't. Is it a Link Zone 2 you're referring to?
Yes.
And you're talking about an add-a-line to the $50 plan. So you're talking about giving that customer the $50 data plan?
Yeah, so if they're on a $50 existing plan, I can offer them a free broadband and run their application for ACP for broadband.
No. So okay. So two things. One, if you were to do the Alcatel Link Zone 2 on the $50 plan, like with customers paying for it each month, because that is an option, then it would be free. But if you do the ACP option, that would be $24.99.
That makes more sense. Okay. That makes sense to me.
Yep.
Thank you for clarifying.
You're welcome. Any other questions? Well, thank you guys so much for hopping on. Have a great week selling. Get out there, host some events, push some ACP, push some BTN. Thanks for joining the call. Have a great week. We'll talk to you next Tuesday.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you.
Thank you.